Next we shall understand the first theorem of this lesson, that is theorem 11.1. The statement of the theorem is parallelogram on the same base and between the same parallels are equal in area. So we have understood in the previous session how actually the figures look like when they are standing on the same base and between the same parallels, isn't it? Now we have to prove, or we are going to prove, that if the two figures are standing on same base and they lie between the same parallels, then they are equal in area. That is the statement. Figure is like this. You can see two parallelograms here. ABCD is one parallelogram. EFCD is one parallelogram. CD is the common base for both the parallelograms, and all the points A, E, B, F are lying on the same line andre. They are lying between the same parallels as well. When so, then area, we need to prove that. To prove that area of ABCD is equal to area of EFCD anta we are proving. So in proof, we are going to consider this small triangles what you can see in the figure. That is triangle ADE and triangle BCF. They should be of same size, children. You draw it neatly, okay? So in triangle ADE and triangle BCF, if you consider, then angle DAE is equal to angle CBF is the first point. This angle A, what we have? Angle DAE. This is angle A, and angle CBF, here is C. These two angles, see, F shape is formed under angle A and angle B are equal. Angle DAE is equal to CBF, we will call it as equation 1. Similarly, angle E and angle F as well. Hige barudre, again these two angles E and F, you can draw it individually and check, children. AED is equal to angle BFC, call it as equation 2. How we say these two angles A, B, E, F are equal? Because they are corresponding angles. The reason you should write in bracket, don't forget. So equations 1 and 2 are. Now, when we say these two angles are equal, they are corresponding angles, andre, hence we can also say this angle ADE is equal to angle BCF andre. E2 vertex idiyalla, C and D of both the parallelograms. Those two vertex are also the vertex for these small two triangles formed on either sides. So angle sum property we know already. From that property, children, we can say since A, B, E, F are equal, C and D are also equal anta we can say. So call it as equation 3. Also the side AD is parallel to BC. How can you say? Because AD is equal parallel to BC andre, we know ABCD is a parallelogram. Opposite sides of parallelogram are equal. So AD is equal to BC, call it as equation 4. Now compare equation 1, 3 and 4. We have angle A equals angle B. One angle of two triangles are equal and prove madidvi. In 3, we have proved second triangle D and C are equal anta. In fourth equation, we have proved one of the sides are equal anta. Pair of sides are equal anta. So, from ASE congruency, angle side angle congruency, or also you can say from equations 1, 3 and 4, triangle ADE is congruent to triangle BCF. Andre children, we are proving these two chota triangles on either side. So what I have shaded, those two triangles are congruent, we are telling, that's all. So that concept, when you have another 3 steps, you will prove the theorem. How andre? Therefore, when we say those two triangles are congruent, obviously their areas are equal, we are proving. That is what the definition we started the lesson with. Not only if the two triangles or two figures are of same size or same shape, but they are of equal areas andruno, we say that they are congruent to each other. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ congruent ಅಂತ prove ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ, we can write area of triangle ADE is equal to area of triangle BCF. I am calling it as equation 5. Now area of parallelogram ABCD. Where is ABCD? This region is ABCD. area of parallelogram ABCD is area of this triangle ADE plus second parallelogram EDCB. That is not second parallelogram, children. Forget this part for now. So, iga ABCD there. If you forget, hope you are following. E part of the triangle, if you forget, ABCD is the parallelogram what you have. So, this whole parallelogram is nothing but area of this triangle ADE plus EF plus EBCD anta we have written. Now, we know that area of this triangle ADE is nothing but equal to area of BCF. In the next step, just replacing area of ADE by area of BCF plus area of EDCB hage barita idini. So, now you forget this part. What did we get now? Area of this triangle BFC plus EBCD is what? The whole second parallelogram EFCD we get by adding the two planar regions of this parallelogram plus the triangle, that is EFCD. So, area of ABCD is equal to area of EFCD. How? From equation 5. By equation 5, we know that area of both the triangles are equal. So, e whole parallelogram alli children, first e part na cover ಮಾಡಿ. In this parallelogram ABCD, it is equal to area of this triangle plus BECD anta we proved. This plus this is whole parallelogram ABCD. But this triangle area is equal to this triangle's area andaga. We will cover this. This plus this is second parallelogram EFCD. Since these two triangles are equal, you can replace this triangle ADE by triangle BCF. That is what we have done, and hence proved area of ABCD is equal to area of parallelogram EFCD. Very simple theorem this is. Please go through it once again in your textbook and write this in your classwork as well. In the new page in your geometry classwork, you will write the heading, start with it, and then the definitions what I wrote initially on the board, those things you will write about congruency and two properties. Next you will write exercise 11.1 and this theorem, and in the next session I will be solving exercise 11.2. Up to exercise 11.2 you have for your upcoming test. Exercise 11.3 is not there, it is because areas of triangles are there. Up to areas of parallelograms you study for the upcoming test, children. In the next session I will be starting with the next exercise 11.2. Till then, take care.